everyone. I'm Kristen Cho.
And I'm Cameron Word.
Welcome, everyone. We're so happy to have you here.
Yes.
How have you been, Cameron?
I've been really, really good.
Really? Really good?
Well, yeah. I don't really like summer, to be honest.
Yes.
But I love fall, especially in Korea.
Who doesn't like fall?
Right. Well, I mean, for me personally, where I lived in Arkansas, fall wasn't that great.
Really?
I don't feel like my memory of fall is rainy.
Oh.
But it's kind of the opposite here in Korea.
Right.
It's a little bit drier.
Sure.
The sky is beautiful.
Right.
Every time that someone I know, like from the States, asks, oh, when should I go to Korea and visit? I always say fall.
Yeah, I agree. Well, in Los Angeles, we really had 2 seasons.
Hot and hotter.
Hot and hotter. Right. And like our fall and winter were just kind of rainy.
Yeah.
It's just a different climate. So when I came to Korea, it was just mind-blowing. I just fell in love.
Yeah.
So I understand the whole idea of fall and just the 4 seasons, but I have to say I am not fond of summer. No.
It's hot. There are a lot of bugs.
It's sticky. It's humid.
I like summer nights, but not summer days.
Oh, very good. All right, so we are going on a weekend getaway. I can't wait for Friday. 자, 주말 휴가 갑니다. 그래서 당연히 금요일이 기다려지죠.
Yeah.
Yeah. I can't wait. I can't wait for Friday.
That's right.
And actually, that's one of our expressions for today. Can't wait. I can't wait.
Yeah, so there are 2 different meanings to this. There's the kind of original, like, 진짜 기다릴 수 없어. I need it now.
Yeah.
But there is the second meaning that we often use this for, which is you want something to happen quickly.
Yeah.
You are anticipating or looking forward to do something.
And Korean people also say like 기대 too. They use the word 기대 to express that you can't wait.
Yes.
뭐 주말이 기대된다.
Yeah.
Right? But we don't want to use the word expect here.
Right, yeah.
All right. How about this expression, pale in comparison?
Yes, so pale originally means like white or not a lot of color.
Right.
Right? So to pale in comparison is saying, this one has less color. It doesn't look as good. So it doesn't look as impressive in comparison.
So what you have here is better than that.
Yes.
So we'll see how it's used in just a bit. If you go above and beyond,
This means to exceed or surpass. And it's often used with like expectations. You had to do 100, but you did 112. You went over the expectation.
Or even 200.
Yeah.
Okay. And then the third expression is can't wait for, which we just talked about.
Right.
Let's go ahead and listen to our power dialogue.
I booked the Hemingway suite at the Williams Bay B&B for the weekend. That's the one with the hot tub on the balcony?
That's great. Everything else in town pales in comparison.
And the owners always go above and beyond to make their guests happy.
Remember when we stayed there in the winter? They had a fire burning in the fireplace in our room when we arrived.
How can I forget? It was our 5th anniversary.
That place is really special. I can't wait for Friday.
Our power dialogue is on page 44. Let's begin. Weekend getaway. I can't wait for Friday. Christina says, I booked the Hemingway suite at the Williams Bay B&B for the weekend. That's the one with the hot tub on the balcony. So they are getting away, a little 휴가.
Yes.
And he booked a suite at a B&B, which is short for bed and breakfast. Kind of a small, quaint hotel.
Yes.
Okay, and this room is special because it has a hot tub on the balcony.
Yeah.
Oh. What's a hot tub?
Hot tub, maybe you'll hear like the word jacuzzi.
Jacuzzi,
yeah. Which
yeah.
is very similar. But it's basically a small pool or bathtub that does a lot of hot water.
Okay.
And it has maybe like a whirlpool function, lots
Right.
of bubbles and air and Sometimes it has lights.
It's like a little sauna outside your balcony.
Yeah.
Okay, what is balcony?
Yes. So a balcony is a place on a second floor or higher where you can go out and stand on a building.
All right.
Right?
How about a veranda?
Yeah. So a veranda, a balcony, a terrace, all of these have different meanings. And we have to be careful. Sometimes the Korean meaning of the word is different from the English meaning of the word.
You mean Korean people often use the word veranda?
Right. So verandas in Korea are usually like a little room, like a side hallway or something where you can open the doors, put plants, or maybe put your laundry to dry out, right?
Right.
Right? But in the U.S., a veranda is a porch that is on the ground floor. So it is not, it's just open air. It's not like there are windows.
Yeah.
It's just open all the time.
Okay, so there is a bit of a difference there.
Yes.
Okay, good to know. Brandon says, that's great. Everything else in town pales in comparison. So when you use this expression, pales in comparison, you are comparing two things.
Yes.
Okay. In this case, everything else in town pales in comparison to the B&B. So comparing other hotels and B&Bs to this Williams Bay B&B.
Yes. So this pale, like we talked about in the intro, means to be white or to become white, to lose color. So you can talk about someone's face being pale when they're scared or when they're sick.
Right.
Right?
Right.
So when something pales in comparison, it doesn't look as good. It's like the color has drained out of it. It just doesn't
There's no color.
There's no color to it. It doesn't look as nice.
Right.
So when something pales in comparison, just it's second best.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe not even.
Not even,
Yeah. So it means that it's not very good compared to this.
Right.
What does Christina say?
And the owners always go above and beyond to make their guests happy.
Okay, go above and beyond. There's actually a car, a luxury car, and on the license plate it has this. And so a Korean person asked me, what does this mean? Above and beyond?
Yes.
Yes. So to go above and beyond.
This means to do more than is expected, do more than other people, do more than you actually have to do.
So if a car's license plate says go above and beyond, it means that this car is a supercar.
Yeah. It has more like better technology, or it has, more
Better
comfortable seats and like a better, just everything is better than the average car.
Right. So if you are in customer service, if you're doing some sort of work and you go above and beyond, you're doing things that were not asked of you. Like, you just, no one told you to do it, but you do more.
Right.
To make the job excellent.
Right. And this is almost always used in a good way. So, you go above and beyond is usually a compliment, even though it's not the same thing as like going overboard.
Yeah.
That is doing more than expected, oftentimes in a negative way, right?
That's right. 좀 지나치게 오버한다. Okay, yeah. In this case, no, that is not the case. Brandon says, remember when we stayed there in the winter, they had a fire burning in the fireplace in our room when we arrived? Okay, they have been to this B&B before, and the last time, before they went in the winter, and they already had a fireplace, with wood burning.
Yeah.
So that is going above and beyond.
Right, yeah. So that as soon as they enter the room, they already have a pleasant experience.
It's warm. What does Christina say?
How can I forget? It was our 5th anniversary.
Is this a question? How can I forget?
No, it's an exclamation. It's a way of saying, of course I remember.
Yeah.
And it is usually in response to the question Brandon had, remember when?
Yeah.
Blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
How can I forget? Of course I remember.
Yes.
It was so memorable, and you usually have a reason behind, and the reason here is it was their 5th anniversary.
Yeah.
Of course she remembers.
It was very special.
Yeah.
And Brandon says, that place is really special. I can't wait for Friday. So just quickly, can't wait for.
It means you are looking forward to. You wish it would come sooner.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, please hurry up and come.
Hurry, Friday, come. All right, let's listen to that dialogue one more time.
I booked the Hemingway suite at the Williams Bay B&B for the weekend. That's the one with the hot tub on the balcony.
That's great. Everything else in town pales in comparison.
And the owners always go above and beyond to make their guests happy.
Remember when we stayed there in the winter? They had a fire burning in the fireplace in our room when we arrived.
How can I forget? It was our 5th anniversary.
That place is really special. I can't wait for Friday.
It's time for Power Note. We're on pages 46 and 47. If something, A, pales in comparison to B, it's not as good.
Yes.
It's not impressive. Okay? How do you like the new Triton camera?
It's amazing. My last camera pales in comparison, which means my last camera isn't so good.
Not good.
Not good.
Compared to the new camera.
Right.
All other beaches pale in comparison to Whitehaven Beach in Queensland.
So Whitehaven Beach is the best beach.
The best, yeah. So when you want to emphasize that something is spectacular, excellent, the best, you just say like, oh, that pales in comparison to so-and-so.
Right, yes. So there, the thing at the end is the best thing.
That's right.
You can also kind of simplify and just say, everything else pales in comparison to.
Oh, yeah.
And then say the thing you think is the best.
Okay.
Yeah.
So let's give one more example.
So you could talk about maybe a smartphone. Oh, all the other smartphones pale in comparison to this phone.
To this phone.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you know, people are very subjective about the kind of phone, you know, the Android or the other phone.
They're very opinionated.
Opinionated, yes. Very much like, oh, this is the best. It pales in comparison.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or, I mean, I think everything, like, for example, pizza places. I eat a lot of pizza.
Yeah.
There is one, as far as chains go, there is only one pizza chain that I'll order from. All the others pale in comparison.
You think?
I will not. Like, I like the smaller pizza places.
Yeah.
But if we're talking about national chains,
yes,
there's only one that I will ever order from.
I know which one
you know which one it is. You know.
I agree. I have to agree with you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just not the same.
It's not the same. It pales in comparison.
Pales in comparison.
Okay. All right. To go above and beyond means that it goes beyond expectation and requirements. You do that extra to make it even better.
Yes.
Kyle works really hard, doesn't he? He's the first one here every day.
Yeah, he goes above and beyond what his job requires.
Yeah. I mean, this is the kind of employee that you want if you are a boss.
Yeah. It's great if you're a boss.
Right.
And you can just do, what's that called in Korean? The 열정 pay? Like they just do it because they really love to do it, supposedly.
Right.
But it is that feeling of you're working harder than you need to. You're doing the things that aren't required of you, but either because you really want to do it, or because you want to show people your passion.
Sure.
You're doing more.
Sure. I think it's a good thing. If you're very passionate about what you do and you want to continue to develop and move up the ladder, yeah, you kind of do need to go above and beyond.
Yeah, I think nowadays with competition as it is, I think that if you just do what your company says do, just do the basic things, I think it's going to be hard to stand out.
I agree.
There are so many people going above and beyond at their jobs.
Totally. All right, our company believes in going above and beyond what our customers expect. So maybe like little things that companies do when they ship a package to you, they put like a nice card, a written card.
Yes.
A handwritten card. And I know certain restaurants for delivery,
yes.
they do that. It's going a little above and beyond. They don't need to do it.
Right, yeah. You know one thing I enjoy?
What?
Let's say you go to like a department store or anywhere, honestly, and you have to go to the bathroom.
Right.
if there's a place where you can put your bag while you are doing the stuff in the bathroom.
Yeah.
That little thing.
Oh, yeah.
It's so small.
Yeah.
But they're going above and beyond.
Yes.
And thinking about the whole customer experience.
Yes.
Because you know when you buy something and then you have to go to the bathroom and you're like, where do I put my bag? The wet sink counter?
And then you
or the
can't
dirty
hang
floor?
it up all the time.
Yeah, but sometimes they have like a little hook. It's like, thank you.
Okay. Yes, that is going above and beyond.
Yeah.
How about like a restaurant? Just one quick, example at a restaurant going above and beyond. What could they be doing?
Well, for example, if someone has an allergy where it's really bad, maybe the restaurant works really hard to make sure that every single item that they're allergic to is off.
Wow.
So, like someone who's maybe allergic to nuts, they wash all the counters down and everything in any way that it would be.
Wow.
Yeah.
They're really going out of their way to help. Okay, great examples. Okay, can't wait for something means that you are really excited for something to happen.
Yes.
Are your kids excited for Halloween?
Oh, yeah. They can't wait to wear their costumes.
Oh, kids love their costumes. I feel like adults love their costumes more.
To be honest, yeah. I mean, I think that in the past, it was just Halloween was very much a kids' holiday. But now I think that, people my age and older even are really into dressing up for Halloween.
I agree. I can't wait for this day to finally end. So it's been such a long day, hard day at work. I can't wait for it to end.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe you're in you're in like a conference, like your job. There are meetings you have to go to.
Right.
Listen for 8 hours.
Yeah.
Gosh. It's hard to just stay awake because the presenter is so boring.
Yeah, maybe you've had a hard week. I can't wait for this week to be over.
Yeah.
Okay. Our power pattern today is how can I forget? Means, of course I didn't forget. How can I forget? That was the night of the hurricane.
How can I forget? It was the first time we met.
Oh, very special memory. Okay. So vocabulary here, we talked about it. Balcony versus veranda. Do check out the definition on page 48. And what else should we do, Cameron?
You should go to Audio Hakdang, and for a small monthly fee, you can listen to all of our shows and shows of other teachers here at EBS. And then, after you've done that, if it's 6 p.m., listen to our other show.
Oh my goodness.
Evening Special.
Evening Special going live. Okay, very good. So we're with you pretty much all day.
Yes, we are.
You'll get sick of us, but I'm sorry.
No.
All right, have a wonderful day, everyone, and we'll see you tomorrow.
Bye-bye.